If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. We're going to stop doing that introduction at some point, eh boys? We're just going to go right into the video next time. But anyways, evolutions. Let's go ahead and check out what the new one is today. This one is called Homegrown Talent. Homegrown Team of the Season. Homegrown Talent. All right, let's see what the improvements are for these types of cards. So you get Tiki Taka, Technical Plus. Technical Plus, pretty big playstyle, and regular Tiki Taka is a well added playstyle, to be fair. Whipped Pass also added, pretty good too, especially for like the side position players. So the main attacking positions in the side areas will definitely be really nice with that. And then Trivela Plus also really good too. So it's a paid evolution that does give you some pretty good improvements, to be fair, right? A couple of stat improvements too that put you in a certain area that definitely makes it very nice. But yeah, skill move improvements definitely really nice. A couple of things, right? So let's take a look at some of the options that are trending right now. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of those cards trending. Let's be real. Sorry, I'm like my chair is going over stuff, and it's like, you know, Ronaldo is trending, but Ronaldo's trending just because it's Ronaldo. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, in order for you to use like a usable version of this card, not usable, but like a good version of this card, it has to be like the top tier ones at this point. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, as I was saying. So the reason why I'm saying this is because with Ronaldo, you have the rare gold version. You can improve him to be a better version of himself for 100k, which is obviously a way cheaper alternative to some of these cards that are like crazy amounts, right? But I don't know, man. I think it would just be frustrating to use these sort of cards because of the agility and balance, which nowadays is like way more noticeable in Ronaldo's card. So I would definitely like probably avoid doing this one as much as possible. The play styles that they gave him are definitely nice, 100%. Technical Plus would definitely be very helpful, as well as Trivela Plus, but this is more for people that pack Ronaldo and they're like, hey, like I can get like a flash, like it's like EA's releasing an SBC Ronaldo, like a flashback Ronaldo for 100k. It's kind of like that, right? But obviously for meta of the game, there's gonna be better attackers to work with, unless you just want to use Ronaldo, right? Okay, so is this the flashback? Oh my goodness, he finally gets an evolution. Okay, next up, we have the Trailblazers Rodrigo. So during this time period, this card was obviously the SBC player. So if you were the type of person that has kept him up until this point, which honestly would be kind of crazy because I think a lot of people probably put him into an evolution or an SBC by now, you get an improved version of this card. Now, with Rodrigo, he's formatted in a way, honestly, where you can kind of go in either direction. Like you can give him a Hawk to improve his pace, his shooting, his physicality, because they did give him a really good play styles, right? Because he has the first touch plus, he's got a technical plus, and he has a Trivela plus while working with a 5-star, 4-star capability, right? The thing is though, right, is that dribbling on the card, you might have to improve because of the way that he kind of like generally feels. So giving him an engine could be ideal because sure, the shot power would be on the lower side, but your finishing would be at a 96 by base card stat, so that's like the more important area, while you also increase his passing. So honestly, this wouldn't be a horrible decision, especially if you did do that SBC during that time period. You still have the card. These play styles that they do end up giving him are really nice play styles. But remember that Rodrigo, if you were going to do a card like this, he does have a card that I think has like 99 shooting, and 99 shooting for base card stats I feel like is a really, really big deal. That's why I mentioned the same thing with like the Correa card during that time period as well. So we have here, let's see, Fernando Torres gets one, eh? From what? Oh, from the regular one? Interesting. Okay, so from the regular one, I mean, you know what? You do actually make him pretty usable. Not bad. The main thing that's low on the card is in ball control and shot power. But I never confirmed this. I'm not gonna lie. I never confirmed this. I don't know if the 89 shot power is still a thing for consistent looped Trivelas. I just do them anyways, right? Whether the shot power is high or low, I just do them. But I've never confirmed if it's the same thing for this year, because last year it was that specific number where it's like, okay, they're always going to do like a looped shot, right? But With Torres, 5-star, 4-star, high, medium, 6'1". You can give him an engine, make him a little bit more usable for sure. Is this card extinct? You know what's crazy, man? These cards are extinct, like these types of dudes. But I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, bro. I never see these cards used, man. Maybe it's like, maybe I gotta live in Europe and like, maybe gotta be like around Liverpool type area. You know what I'm saying? To see someone use this card, because I never see those, like the ones that are extinct for those types of cards that are not like the craziest meta cards. I don't know, man. Like I get confused sometimes. Not gonna lie. But anyways, Kevin De Bruyne finally gets another evolution, which, I mean, it does improve him, but to be fair, he's still low. He's still low. Yeah, he must have a better evolution nowadays. Team of the Season plus upgrade. You know what's crazy is that this was the very first SBC. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this was the very first SBC, and this evolution still doesn't do it. I mean, honestly, like, if you use him as the attacking range center mid, he would do a decent job, but it's been a long time for this guy to finally be better. The playstyles are actually nice. The playstyles they gave him are nice, but the stat improvements would have to be a little bit higher, I would say, for sure. But if you do have this card, I'm not completely against this, because who knows if they'll ever actually give him like an upgrade that significantly increases defending. That's the main thing, you know? Because the shooting and stuff is not in a horrible area. Agility and balance, I would say, like, needs to be improved too, but you know, this one for a paid one is a little bit sussy, a little bit, unless you had some other evolutions in your team. Bro, am I tripping? Oh, this is just another Fakir. I was like, what? Muriel. So this was like, okay, so during that time period when we did his SBC review, we were like, oh, you know, maybe in the future he gets an evolution. This is the evolution. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't look bad. He doesn't look bad. I'm not against this card. The pace, it's unfortunate that you can't really make it higher. I mean, you know what? On a Hawk, nah, he still looks good. Because the dribbling is in the mid-90s. I mean, if the dribbling is not good at that point, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not going to work out. Like, if you give Phil Foden those exact same stats with his unique body type, his press proven plus, like, you know what I'm saying? Does this card have press proven at least? He still looks decent though, man, honestly. Especially in his case, since he does give you the Atalanta link. So if you still kept that card and you use the evolution on him, it's not actually that bad. Not too bad. Oh, he spoke of Phil Foden, and here he is. I mean, the improvements are nice, but he does have a 3-star weak foot. That would be like the main thing, I would say. Yeah, that'd be the main thing. That's a little bit off-putting, but it is a nice card on a hunter, especially if you use him in the cam position, because he has the high work rates. He has the skill moves. This card I don't think has press proven. No. I'll tell you this right now, that makes a really big difference for like these higher rated cards. Like, this card was one of my favorite cards to review. I think he's honestly really nice in the cam position. Like, this is a me player 100%, right? But he also has like specific things, right? He's got technical plus, you know, they gave him the press proven, you know, unique body type with the 5'7" height, and then you know how it works there. But this card, cheaper alternative as well, right? 100k instead of like the amount of money you would pay for like the team of the season version. For a decent card, to be fair. He just doesn't have the weak foot, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, in this game, if you can go 5-star as much as possible, it would be very ideal, my friends. Is this from the flashback too? Oh, it is. Look at that. Look at that. The flashback finally gets an improvement too. This card, controlled player, engine chemistry style, acceleration higher, dribbling higher, agility still low. I mean, for the past and present Manchester United team, you can't go wrong with this, honestly. But the agility is low, I will say. It's a little bit tricky on that one. Especially since you're paying for it. What is this? Oh, from the flashback as well. This card is well formatted for everything only but the finishing. The finishing is still at a 92. Yeah, that's still at a 92. That's a little cooked. Everything else, it's actually like in a decent area for you to do the flashback during that time period, which to be fair was actually like kind of cheap, right? The inform one looks cool too. Were you talking about Thing? Or Welbeck? Oh. This guy said inform for something in my chat, so I was like, what is he talking about? St. Max, the improvements, Trickster Plus, Technical Plus, Tree those are good improvements, in my opinion. Those are pretty good. Would I give him a finisher just to really increase his finishing? I wouldn't. Honestly, for me, I wouldn't put it past myself to do that if I were to actually use the evolution on this St. Max card, for sure. I don't think I'd put it past myself. Dybala. Had a feeling he would still be 5-star, 3-star. Had a feeling. This evolution, as of right now, like, unless these guys get like further evolutions down the line, they're kind of like evolutions that you use if you want cheaper alternatives to specific cards that would still perform pretty decently, right? Like this card on a hunter would still be very nice, to be fair, right? Passing is in a good area. Dribbling, I feel like his dribbling would probably still be very good to use in game. The main thing is obviously in the sprint speed of the card. Excuse me. Sprint speed of the card as well as the weak foot. That's like the two main ones, right? And then 84 stamina could be low with the high-low work rates, because then he'd probably be really aggressive in certain attacking areas, right? Zola gets one as well. Would I go in this direction? Probably not. I mean, the way I'm looking at him, I'd probably give him an engine as well, but Team of the Year Zola is not even that expensive nowadays. It's like 196k. Yeah, it's not super expensive. I wouldn't really look into that too much. St. Max, Foden, Hernandez. No, Hernandez for Serie A Team of the Season. That card looks good. Dybala, Welbeck, St. Max, Rodrigo. Which one is this one? Oh, the Inform one. So if you did the Inform version into Formidable Inform into Homegrown Team of the Season. Yeah, no, it still puts him in a decent area. Even Diani, guys. I give Diani an engine chemistry style too, but that's just me, bro. This is the one that's trending in the actual game. He's trending in the game, but he's 5-star, 3-star. I mean, like, dude, there's evolutions that exist right now that are like 5-star, 5-star, I'm pretty sure. I think there might be one where he has like good base dribbling. It might not even be from the Inform. It might be from the rare gold card. Because he definitely has cards. He has a bunch. Look, there's so many, bro. There's got to be like one that has the 99 shooting on it. But there's definitely ones that have like 5-star, 4-star, 5-star, 5-star, right? But this one is like, again, cheaper alternative for the Benfica fans. You can't go wrong with that either, right? Depends on the way that person's building their team, right? Iago Aspas. Finally got an evolution for this guy, eh? Holy, dude. Took a minute to get an evolution that's like nice on him. You know why? Because he already has the good base playstyle, right? He already has a finesse shot. The thing is that the dribbling on this card would be really annoying. It would be annoying, but his finesse shots were crazy though. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I think if I remember correctly, when I did this card's review, I think I just gave him a hunter anyways, and I just worked with the dribbling being annoying because his finesse shots were so dirty. Like, 4-star weak foot. 4-star weak foot was enough during that time period, because it's so funny because I'm like remembering it being significantly better. You know what I'm saying? This evolution's cool, but they should have released this one like way earlier, man. In my opinion, like for the current meta of the game, yeah, they definitely should have released it way earlier. How many cards exist for this one? Like the popular ones. Okay. Going. Okay, so where do we stop De Jong? I think chat was telling me that he has more. Was it this one? No, I think it's just the rare gold. Oh, Team of the Season plus. Wait, what? Okay, let me just go back here. Hold on. I'm being stupid right now. There you go. Okay, so this card gets Trivella Plus and Technical Plus. What did the Thunderstruck have again? Just the Trivella Plus. Oh, I thought somebody scored. Sorry, the Porto game's still on. Trivella Plus, Technical Plus, Finesse Shot, Insights to Pass, Long Pass, Press Brew and Whip to Pass. Flare. Nah, this is a waste. For the Trivella Plus, that's a waste, man. Nah, I wouldn't even look at De Jong. Not wasting one on that. Showdown Chukwueze. This is... Oh, that's right, because they lost. Who did they lose to again? Oh, didn't they lose to Ivory Coast, I think? I forget, man. Anyways, this card gets an upgrade, which is cool because with Showdowns, they're usually deemed absolutely useless until they get like an upgrade. So this is pretty cool. Yo, if you built a Nigerian team this year, like, you actually have, like, good options. Like, you actually have some good options this year, bro. You can build a pretty solid team. I will say, though, that you definitely had to use defenders from evolutions from a long time ago, like, in order for them to be, like, good. Because there's definitely no... I don't think there's any defenders for the Nigerian teams. No. Onyeka gets a card. What about his evolution for it? Team of the Season Plus upgrade? Yeah, that's a CDM. Center backs, it would have to be like... You'd have to have like specific cards, right? But yeah, Chukwueze, he actually gets some pretty significant like, this makes the card significantly more usable. Good play styles too, man. Quick Step Plus, Technical Plus, and Trivella Plus would be really good for him. Especially since he's a left-footed player that you can start in the right-hand side. Because a lot of times the players are usually right-footed anyways. So you always like rotate them in game. But yeah, no, this definitely looks interesting for sure. It definitely looks like an interesting one. Like that looks pretty cool if you still have a card like that for sure. Marquinhos, no, that's different. Oh wait, no, it's not. That's useless. I wouldn't look into it with those playstyles, no. Not with those playstyles. Chiesa. From what? Oh, from this horrible promo. Not horrible anymore with these upgrades, huh? Yeah, he's still a little weird though, man. Nah, he's still a little weird. What would you give him? Like a marksman, and you just work with the balance being low on the card, and then the shooting is better, the physicality is better. 5-star, 4-star. For 100k upgrade? I mean, you know, I'm not like completely against this. I'm not completely against that. Let's see here. Homegrown talent for Cole. I don't think people will go in this direction. I mean, he has good base playstyle, right? With Technical Plus, and then you just give him a Trivella, but dribbling, I would say it needs to be like significantly higher for this card, honestly. Definitely needs to be higher, but hey, side position player would definitely be really cool. Oh, you could do it for our card Chawi too, eh? I'm gonna be real with you guys, man. This card, I'm not like super crazy about her. Like I prefer to have the cards. Like I like Bacha more, man. You know, Bacha for me, I don't know. She has like that special sauce in the game, bro. You know, Bacha just hits, bro. I was using like somebody's account for like a review one time, and like he had the new Bacha in the left back position, and I'm like, brother, like she's like Bacha's just kind of different, bro. Like, I remember doing her review and I was like, yo, this card's actually pretty good, man, you know? Karchawi, I don't know. I don't really care too much about her. Like, I've even tried out, like, the higher rated versions, and I'm not, like, as crazy about her. Like, she's still good, but just not as crazy about her. Rodrigo, another card for him. Bissek and stuff, like, the play styles, they're just... It's just a waste, right? Whipped pass... Oh, wait, not for Serial Team of the Season, excuse me. I was about to say, because right away my brain was like, that's yesterday's card. All right. Fleming, Canadian player. Oh, she actually looks kind of crazy. Yo, she looks saucy, bro. 5 foot, or not 5 foot 4, 5 foot 5, 5-star, 4-star. Oh, this card looks nice. Oh, Canada, buddy. Holy, this card looks good. Kind of cool, though. If you held on to these sort of cards, like, bro, those are W playstyles, man. W playstyles. If it was free, for sure. 100k is a little, but at 100k, it depends on the person. Because if there's a person that's been building a team, like the women's team, then you have some pretty saucy players. If you build like a full women's team, like they probably actually dribble properly. Honestly, they probably dribble properly. Because bro, I tried out that Rodman card, and that Rodman card is sick. Xabi Alonso. I'm not against this one, but I just wouldn't go in that direction with the Golasso existing. Unleashing potential, homegrown team of the season. This is not horrible. It's not horrible. Finisher chem style gives him the shooting boost, the dribbling boost. Still a 5-star, 3-star, but Rashford, people actually cook with that card, to be honest with you. Varane, oh, that's these ones. I just think that's a waste. A playstyle pluses are a waste. Ooh, this one's actually pretty nice. That's not bad. See, I say this, but can I tell you guys something, man? At this point in the game, right? In my opinion, if you guys have ever used this card, I don't know if you guys agree with this, okay? Because I tried out this card. I never did his review, but I had the footage for him too. But this card has always been the type of player that you have to give an anchor to, because when you don't give him an anchor and you give him a shadow, I don't know what it is, but he just feels useless, right? But this is more so if you go to like this card, right? And if you give him the anchor, you still lack in the sprint speed, which is annoying when you face like the R-Trigger merchants, but this card on an anchor is significantly better than on a shadow. Like he actually plays really well in game. I like him a lot personally, but I definitely don't like that sprint speed against the R-Trigger merchants sometimes, right? Like you got to be careful about that for sure. Saul, this is from the Inform, okay. I mean, hey, he is a lengthy on a shadow, so that's actually not bad. For Atletico Madrid fans, I mean, he wouldn't be that much on the market, I don't think, but I'm trying to see if I see anybody else that's like pretty relevant. That female player, man, the Fleming card looks really good. Zagrova? I was about to say, I thought that was like from the League One team or League One Player of the Month. Same David Neres that's been extinct forever, huh? This guy was extinct for a good amount of time when that Di Maria card came out during that time period. Smalley, thanks so much for the resub or for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Who did you guys want me to see? You wanted me to see Ferran Torres, right? I don't know how I feel about Ferran Torres. I think this guy's cooked, honestly. His body type is usually like not that crazy to work with. Fantasy FC assisting winger, unleashing potential, homegrown team of the season. 3 Evos, and he still looks like this? No. No. Oh. Hello. Unleashing potential, homegrown team of the season. Oh, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you guys can judge me all you want. I'd probably still give him an engine. I'd still give him an engine, bro. I would just work with 94 shooting, but like, I'm sorry, but like the meta in this game right now, like you need the pace to be as perfect as possible because you face people that have lengthy with high pace, okay? Passing needs to be better. Dribbling needs to, of course, be better because of the balance, especially with the 6-foot height. That's not bad, though. I would assume he would trend more. I guess it's because people didn't go down this direction with like the unleashing potential. The way that they did evolutions this year, you definitely know that there's going to be like a lot of changes with the way that people approach their teams next year. 100%. Like they'll look at evolutions and be like, oh, you know what? I want this specific playstyle because this will happen and whatever, right? The way that they'll approach the game will just be different. Mertens, Seedorf, Trezeguet, Wirtz. From the Player of the Month? His body type usually sucks, though, I will say. He needs like a press proven on the card. The team of the season I tried out, actually, again, I had footage for him too. That card's actually really good at everything except for that left stick. But like his AI, his shooting and stuff, like all that stuff was really nice. Isco 94 dribbling? What does that mean? That team of the season card that he has, it needs like 2 evolutions for it to be like really nice. I always skip past this card because I forget that he has defensive stats every single time, bro. Every single like without fail, I always forget he has defensive stats because that makes the card completely different. I always forget this. Team of the season's the exact same thing, right? Shadow chemistry style, boom. It's like well formatted, you know? Especially with like evolutions, because then you could give him like an anchor or a hawk in the future. From what? Rare gold? Nah. Nah, if you were gonna improve in Kunku, it had to have been from this card right here, which is so good. And then you put all those evolutions into him and you just turn him into a monster. Brother, this card as 120k during that time in the market, like by itself, I was like, this card is so... If this was an SBC, this would be nuts, bro. This card, guys, with all of these upgrades is so much better, bro. Just so much better, man. From what, Inform? This one's not bad because his pace is not like poorly formatted, but the thing is that his weak foot is kind of on the lower side. Yeah. I mean, from the popular choices, that's pretty much it. So there's nothing like super groundbreaking for the price at 100k. The thing is, though, is that for some of these cards, the playstyles that they do provide them are nice playstyles with the way that their base mechanics work. So it's more so in the hopes of like another evolution happening in the future. But when it's cards like this, like Chukwueze, who, let's be real, I don't even think he would be that expensive on the market, if we're being completely honest. But if you kept the SBC and it's like, hey, like I could put 100k left into Chukwueze to have like a really good Nigerian attacker in the side position, W. Because for some people, let's say they play like a 4-2-2, right? And, you know, they use like Ozyman and Boniface as their strikers. And then they have Lookman as their other side player, right? That's really competent to play with. I mean, you could even go in a direction of playing like a 4-3-3 with only one of these guys as the strikers. Use Okacha Cam, and then left wing and right wing could be Tella and, you know, like there's a couple of things you could do, right? With that sort of thing, right? But unless it's like cards like that don't really have like current things, there's nothing like super crazy in this one, right? You have to be very specific with the ones that you do end up choosing. Like if you were to go with like this card, for instance, like Keen, you would have to hope for like an evolution in the future as well. You know what I'm saying? With the way that he's formatted as well. If this was, guys, listen, if this was like FIFA 15 and you gave stats like this, all of these cards are crazy choices. But in the game nowadays, bro, like you have to be so specific with the meta choices that you go with. But yeah, we'll call the evolution video there. I think that's like a pretty good roundup, I would say. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.